Alright, what's going on? Welcome back to another TK41 Collectibles video. Today we have got First Order Stormtrooper Squad Leader. Sequel figures. I'm going to have a bit of a rant, I think. Actually no, I'll leave that to the end of the video. It might turn into a bit of a rant, so yeah. Well, let's have a look at this first before the rant.
TK421, why aren't you at your post?
Because I'm busy buying collectibles, sir.
Okay, let's go. Getting back into sequel figures, and what better way to do it than with the first release from the sequel films, MMS316, First Order Stormtrooper Squad Leader. Let's go. It looks like someone's had a bit of a beef with Sideshow and wanted to completely eradicate their name off the box. I don't know why, but it is what it is, I suppose. So there we go. First Order Squad Leader, looking good. Box is a bit beat up, but that was I got it off eBay, and they did say that it was a bit, had a few scuffs was the word I think they put, but a little bit more than a scuff that, but yeah, not too worried about that. It's the figure mainly we're looking at, so let's have a look. And here's the inlay card. A group of squad leaders. Oh, interesting. But yeah, I do like these figures. And here he is. Looking good. Let's get him out and have a look at the accessories. Alright, accessories really simple. So we've got the blaster rifle. I believe this is the F11D blaster rifle. I think some variants do come with a bigger removable stock at the back, but this is just the one without the stock by the looks of it. Looking good. And then we've got the, I believe this is the E44C blaster pistol. Looking good. Nice detail in there. I mean, the First Order stuff is really quite clean and unweathered in it, so I'm happy with that. That's all looking good. Then we got the usual kind of fisted hands and gesticulating hands, waving, another weapon holding hand. The other one's on the figure already. Then we've got the First Order style base, sequel figure style base rather, First Order Stormtrooper and standard grabber. Alright, let's have a closer look at the figure. Alright, so let's have a close look at the figure now. I mean, I like this style of trooper. Obviously the sequel trooper style, I like it. I really do. I think it's a great design, an improvement, not an improvement, but you know, a natural progression of the regular Stormtrooper. So this obviously, there's next to no weathering on it. So this is like obviously they were all pretty, when you see them in the Force Awakens, they were all like unweathered and like just pristine armour basically. Now the squad leader obviously got the white pauldron and moved down the figure. So again, there's not much to say really. It's just a trooper, but obviously it's got all the slight differences, all the more rounded, no, the more squared off kind of pouches, and like again the gauntlets, they're like these van braces. Are they van braces? Gauntlets? Whatever, these bits. Just a kind of next step up from the original trilogy Stormtroopers. Weapon sits on there. I'll put that on in a minute. Yeah, and the armour's all, just like I said, pristine, looking good. There's a little bit of weathering on the boots, on the top, but yeah, looking really good. So the undersuit with these, it's not like the normal troopers, it's that kind of rubber undersuit. The same with the patrol trooper, which I don't mind. Seems to hold up okay. It does limit the posability a bit, but we can come on to that in a sec. And then the back, it just does look kind of modernised version of a Stormtrooper, which I'm perfectly happy with. I really do like these. I can't wait to get some more actually now. Look at the design on the helmet. I think it's great, that. I do, I like it. I think this is the start of a restart of a happy period of collecting again, getting all the sequel stuff. So yeah, articulation wise then, I did used to hear that they weren't very articulated, but arms go up that high, which is the same with any trooper really, once you take into account the shoulder armour. That shoulder armour is kind of connected on a thing, it moves out the way quite nicely. not much twist at the waist. Double jointed legs, obviously. Now the legs don't move as much as a normal Stormtrooper, or the original Stormtroopers. Get about that much. Which again, like, I mean, anyone who's watched the channel for a bit knows I don't do any mad sort of poses, they're just in museum pose, so that's all well and good for me, that. Liking it, look at that. Yeah, the helmet, it can go all the way around. Looks up and down, like it. Let's get him posed up and have a quick spin on the turntable. Okay, let me know in the comments what you think of this figure. I think he's like spot on. I do like a pauldron trooper, and I know people hate the sequels, but I actually don't mind them. I think they're pretty good, to be honest. I think the issue I've got is, obviously I like the original trilogy, and when we had the original trilogy, we had to wait like 20 years for the next set of Star Wars films, and then so many years after that for the sequels. So it's like I kind of love any sort of Star Wars releases, basically, even Disney ones. Yeah, I gotta admit, I do like them. So that's just me, but obviously I know people don't like them. It's fair enough, obviously you like what you like, don't you? So yeah, let's change this pose up a bit. Again, this figure does really well in museum pose. So I mean, I think the issue is with a lot of these is the rubber undersuit. It makes it a bit springy, so you move the arm, it'll kind of spring back a little bit into the previous position. But I mean, I really like it. It's really good. Yeah, I'm so glad I decided to pick these up again. And it's a bit of a buyer's market as well, to be honest. I think people are trying to offload a lot of these. I mean, I got this for a ridiculous price. Good seller, actually. Not too clear about how the state of the box, but and the instruction booklet was missing. But I know you need the instruction booklet anyway with this. No one, but so not too worried about that. The figure itself in great condition, and that's what we're bothered about at the end of the day, innit? So I'm liking that. Does look good, doesn't it? Yes, so considering the figures from 2015, it holds up pretty well. It looks great. It's kept it. Whoever's kept it's been, kept it in good nick, to be honest. There's no issues with the figure itself. Just spot on. Love it. Yeah, so it's one of the older figures, obviously 316, MMS316. So, but yeah, I kind of gutted I traded all my other sequel figures. I think I'm gonna have to try and get them back. I think, because well impressed with this. Well impressed. And I didn't actually have this one to begin with, so I think that's going to be the next phase of me collecting Hot Toys, is going back to what I started collecting in the first place, to be honest. So yeah, I hope you like that quick video. Don't forget to leave me a comment about the figure, what you think. Whether do you hate the sequels? Do you love them? Like I say, I think they're great. Let's be honest, big Star Wars fan. Like I know a lot of people are, but I do like the figures and I do like the films. So perfect match, innit? So yeah, I hope you like the video. Don't forget to leave a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video, which might be more sequel figures. Take it easy. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that quick look at the First Order Stormtrooper Squad Leader. Now, I said at the beginning that this is probably a bit of a rant, but I used to have a lot of sequel figures, but I used to watch a YouTuber who basically said they were all garbage and the sequel films were garbage, so just sell what you got. And I took that on board. I was new to Hot Toys, and I sold them all really. But and then I had a bit of an epiphany, because I was watching The Force Awakens. Like, I've watched it a few times now, and I thought, this film it's really good, and the figures were pretty good as well. So I don't really know why I sold them in the first place. This is no I'm not being derogatory to the YouTuber who said they're all garbage. His channel's dead good, so I've got no beef there. But I just thought I should make that decision myself, really, and so I have made the decision myself. I'm going to try and get a few more of these, because or re-establish the collection, because yeah, good figures, go check them out.